Hey, um, really huge news. I guess I've mentioned on here that I'm in the process of changing my birth certificate, and I was born in California, live in a different state. Have lived in a different state for a really long time, and the process seemed really confusing to me, and I spent a really long time putting my application together. And I figured it would take a few times before I got my birth certificate back because I knew that I didn't do all the stuff exactly correctly. Well, today I got a letter from the California Department of Public Health, and my birth certificate is totally changed. The letter didn't have any information or anything really. It just had my birth certificate, my new birth certificate folded up and put in there. So, I don't want to show it, I guess, because there's personal information. But yeah, I have a new birth certificate, and there's nothing on there that says that it isn't the original, and I'm really, really excited about it. I can't express how excited. I'm getting married, and I was seriously concerned that I wasn't going to be able to, because we booked a venue in a state that does not allow same-sex marriage, and um, I just I knew I had to get done before our wedding date, and I was really concerned. We talked about getting married legally somewhere else and having the ceremony um, in the town we're having it in, and just like all these different things. Looked into places where you only have to show one form of ID to get married, just all this stuff. And I don't have to worry about it. I'm so happy. Uh, I just did not think that this was going to happen so soon or so easily. Really, it was very easy. I did not hire a lawyer. I didn't you really do anything except fill out a couple forms. I mean, I called to ask them what forms they needed, but that's it. So that was much easier than changing my passport. I mean, it required more stuff, but the passport forms were really confusing. It was much easier than anything that I've done. Everything transition related I've done, I've had to do multiple times. So, wow, I'm just shocked that I didn't. Uh, Other than that, just an update. I'm doing really well. It's still totally stealth at school and life generally, um, except I have one friend in town who knew me before I transitioned, which is like crazy that she's in the same place as me. It's really random, but we still talk. And then obviously like my therapist who is out of town knows, but that's like it. So it's going really well. I have friends. Really, the only things that are not going great in my life are my acne is like really bad, worse than it was earlier in my transition. Actually, I think I started taking Retin-A. My doctor prescribed it, and it's like topical. It's kind of helping, but I have really sensitive skin, so actually some of this is not acne, it's dry skin that I've like scratched, and it is not doing well. But I think that stress has made my acne worse, probably because I'm in graduate school and it's stressful. But yeah, I'm hoping that that eventually kind of calms down. Other than that, like just still kind of having trouble finding clothes that fit right because I'm still kind of, I'm short and tiny, and still having like some dysphoria. But overall, I would say things are going really well. I'm almost 2 years on testosterone. I'm over a year post-op. I just feel like that with this, my transition is like for the most part over for now. I don't have to worry about like legal transition or social transition. And actually, like I do plan on getting a hysterectomy eventually. And I don't know, like I'm just sort of like not thinking about my future surgically right now. I'm just like at a place where like, I will address that later, but probably for the next 2 years, I would say, unless something comes up, I'm done doing anything transition related. So It's just like a huge relief. Um, just really, I feel great. So, yeah, basically that's what's going on in my life. Not a whole lot other than this, and yay.